Yo, yo. Hello, everyone. Turn that down. Alright. Guys, guess what? Guess who's finally here? Sangonomiya Kokomi. Oh, this is good. Okay. Boom. Bam. Shazam. So excited. Okay. New content. This is gonna be good. However, I'm still at odds as to whether or not I want to pull for her. So we're gonna find out right now. Test run. Boom. We've seen what Mihoyo's given us. She is, let's see, Sagonomiya's Kokomi elemental skill. Yeah, I can speak. Sagonomiya Kokomi's elemental skill summons forth Bakekurage, created from water, that will restore HP for nearby characters and apply the wet status to nearby opponents. When Sagonomiya Kokomi uses her elemental burst, she deals hydro damage to nearby opponents and dons her ceremonial garb, which temporarily increases the damage dealt by her normal and charged attack. So her elemental burst can also be used to enhance the Bakekurage, allowing it to deal AoE hydro damage. So additional elemental orbs are, yeah, that's normal. Alright, cool.
Yai Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a
Let's go. Okay, she gets her weapon, the Everlasting Moonglow, which gets Byakuya Kugetsu. Healing bonus increased by 10%, HP percent up, and base attack is 532. That's normal. Normal attack damage is increased by 1% of the max HP of the character equipping the weapon. That is 1%. It's like 307 damage up, right? That is cute. That was adorable. I love that. Amazing. Anyway, 12 seconds after using an elemental burst, the normal attacks that hit opponents will restore 0.6 energy. Can be restored this way once every 0.1 seconds. A string of lovely jasper from this deep sea. It shines with a pure radiance like that of the moon. Just ever. Interesting. Random music. I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, Heart of Death. Okay. Using elemental skill with that. Okay, Heart of Death. She goes for that. Here we go. 3 consecutive attacks taking the form of swimming fish, and then the hold is like Barbara's hold. So that's basically the same. So Bakekurage, the jellyfish, heals her allies, and it deals hydro damage to surrounding opponents. So it's based on Kokomi's healing. Kokomi's max HP. Timely refreshment in order to maintain optimal work efficiency. Regen 7% max HP plus 795. 174.7% for 8. That's not bad. And lasts for 12 seconds. We've got a 20-second cooldown. That is. It's a big chat. But yeah, what was I gonna say? This isn't her E just like Sayu's ultimate? Deals Anemo damage and heals allies around it. This is just the Hydro version of it. And we go. Might of Matsutsumi descends, dealing higher damage to surrounding opponents, before robing Kokomi in a ceremonial garment made from the flowing waters of Sagonomiya. Increase based on her max HP. Her normal and charge will restore HP for all nearby party members, based on her max HP. This is all about the HP, such an easy build, I reckon. Effects will be cleared once Kokomi leaves the field, so it just stays on her. It allows her to move on the water surface. Oh my days. Hello, Papi Cholo. Don't worry, the delay's fine. Oh, dude, this is great. Welcome. This is welcome to the new update. This is version 2.1 of Genshin Impact. Here we go. We're looking at Kokomi's abilities today, and we've got okay. When Kokomi uses her jellyfish, the Bakekurage, on the field, and then she uses her ultimate, Narrate's Ascension, the duration will be refreshed back to 12 seconds, which is pretty spicy, chat. Donning the ceremonial garment created by Narrate's Ascension, normal and charged attack damage bonus that she gains is based on her max HP will receive a further increase based on 15% of her healing bonus. That's awesome. Okay, 20% stamina consumption decrease when she swims, and she has a 25% healing bonus but 100% decrease in crit. Welp. Why even bother doing crit? Why even bother with this and just literally plug everything into healing bonus and energy recharge? Alright, enough talk. The time for talk has passed. The Lord's work must be done. Here we go. Oh look, hold on, that is pretty. Freaking backflips as well. Excuse me.
Come a little closer.
Okay, she's doing like a consistent 3k damage.
Let's move up.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright, watch this, chat. It's so damn pretty, chat. Hold on, ulti again. I'm gonna wait for the ulti. Oh my gosh. Well, obviously, you can fat smack like anybody easily on these trial domains. You just make her super overpowered, but I feel like when you actually get her, will it be really underwhelming? I'm so unsure, chat. There we go. Hello, Becca be back, and Panorade. Hello, A Spicy. I love a good bit of spicy. How you guys going? You all doing well? 42 minutes if that happens. 3 hours for that, that's fine. Okay, good. She is adorable. Like, there is no doubt she's adorable. Great, top tier waifu material. However, she's in a healing meta right now, and the entire abyss is revolving around this healing meta at the moment. So like all you Barbara mains and everything, y'all are having a great time. Going, oh yeah, look, I have Barbara, and now I'm just gonna transfer all my Barbara stuff to freaking Kokomi. They're literally the same. And Rosaria goes by herself. Boom, I didn't even know that. There we go. This sister does damage though. Actually, never mind. What did she build? Ah, physical, that's right. Yeah, it's all in physical. Defeating an opponent increases charge attack damage by 50% and reduce, okay. Why is she physical? Surely you'd build her as a support. I mean... She's so effective, it's so good. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't use like a four-piece of the cryo one. Instead of using it straight for the Bloodstained Chivalry podcast. Smack those little purple blobs. Yeah, 100. Alright. Here we get to test all of these characters, although Rosaria was already part of my main team. So, she's great. Lovely. Once upon a time, I built a defense pirate mummy. She was oh, she's fun, but I played her. I played her around too much water, so she just dies due to damage dealt to herself. Oh no. Actually, yeah, royal makes sense. Gets the crit rate up upon damage, and then crit would get rid of that. That's good. Just got no constellations. 4-piece thundering. Overload, electrocharge, superconduct. Can't do that when. Oh, actually, you can. I have Kaya. I forget it. I had a Kaya. Oh yeah, that's a niche with Beto as well, because she's like the only character in Genshin with a counter strike. So good. Oh no. Okay, boom. We're okay. The stream lives. I thought it was gonna die. Here we go. Shinshu. Water sword boy. Everyone thinks he's a girl. It's a trap, guys. Dude, it's a dude. So right now, don't make him waifu material. This is a boyo. Shit, what did they build on him? A Favonius sword. Oh, cringe. Okay, this makes sense now. Noblesse oblige.
Time to activate. Let me lead you a path. This one will be frozen in time. Witness the power of the wild.
You got trapped? What do you mean by that? And hey, Subsets, how you doing? Yeah, it's a little bit later, but hey, content is content. We on that grind, fam. Alright. Here it is. Here's the wish. All 4 characters that I've just tested. Obviously, this is like S tier support. So I'm pretty sure he's already C6. She works well with my Ayaka, just because she's just making the particles, so she's good. She's on my team as well. Built her a while ago. Is not on my team anymore, but hey, she's still really strong. Definitely worth the pulls, these 3. The main 5-star. Glad you got that fixed up, Poppy. Well done. Yes, thoughts on Kokomi. I feel like she fits well with the healer meta, but once that healer meta's gone, I feel like there are other people that just do the job better. Like if you want straight, just pure healing, she's the one for you. However, when you have team comps such as, okay, let's see. Well, for one, anyone with the Zhongli is like, huh, damage, never heard of it. Shields for days. No need for healing when you can never take damage, right? Boom. Xingqiu here. S tier support. Why? Because he can heal, but he can also apply the Hydro effect really well. So I think the internal cooldowns for their Hydro applications, I think it looked about the same. I can run the Kokomi thing again. I'll run Kokomi back and see how it goes. See how fast they apply the Hydro. Who's gonna be my test subject? None of these guys. Allow me. Yes. Oh, that's hard. See, hold on. That AoE is huge compared to like Barbara. No. Here we go. Still so pretty. Okay. Dealing about 7k Hydro damage, which is pretty normal. In about the same time span as my child currently does. And I haven't built my child properly. So, oh, here we go. Hold on. You can see each of the fishes just hurtling toward it. Beautiful. Okay, hold on. I need don't kill him, please. Here we go. Okay. Oh yeah. She does a little twirl at the end as well. Man, Genshin MiHoYo just doesn't disappoint with the aesthetics of it. That's such flowy movement for a fish type character. Also, suit designs are a bit so I don't know, man. I guess it works. There's the fan service for boom. Don't I have uni tomorrow? I don't. I'm still in my mid-sem break, so I've got nothing. Becca considered getting this game. It is quite great. The Blau waivers. Look at all the emotes in chat. Lovely. What a lovely community you guys are. Alright. I won't roll for her. End of story. We're not rolling for her. She's pretty, she's lovely, she's a great healer, but it's not happening, chat. Unfortunately. Boom. However, we will get onto this mission. What is this? That's a bounty. We will... Oh yeah, have fun in class, soapsuds. I'm so proud of this community. Cutscene. Oh, I probably should have turned up my volume for voices. Or no.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Let me have control back, please.
If the enemy
I'm not.
outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture.
Yo, any dog boys in chat?
We could split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
I'm having a bit of a moment. I'm having a bit of a moment with this guy's character design. This is pretty cool. From what we've seen, he's an archer, so I guess this whole arm guard thing makes sense. So little armor on the other side though. Midriff, there we go. Gets everyone right. Midriffs are ultimately quite sexy. So he's cool. His eyes are really sharp and like that. I don't know the proper makeup term for it. But like that thing? That looks nice. It's really red though, which I wasn't expecting in this color scheme, which is nice.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
And lovely tail.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave. Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Let me guess. This is where I step in.
Hey, girl! What are you guys up to?
Well. Oh yeah, the stash, 100%. Let's see if we can get a shot on him. Here he is.
Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand.
that's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. I'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Cool. Lovely. We're back. Audio. Up.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Yes, Paimon, you hear ya. Alright, here we go. A literal display of why I don't need a healer on my team. Are you ready? Shield. Yeah, we also have Booba's sword. Who needs healing when you have damage, lol? Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Maybe I do need a... Oh no. Oh no. Have a rock.
Everybody stand back! Shouldn't get careless. Get out of here!
Alright. We want a healer? We have a healer. Boom.
Stabilize.
Oh no, are you serious?
Let's move.
Tall enough for this? No. None of them are. What a shame.
Gather.
There we go. Wow.
There is no escape!
Alright.
They've set the ship on fire.
Yeah. unforeseen before tactics. Well.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
5, jeez. This is 6 books of strats, man. Dude, this guy would be so great in Valorant.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Jeez.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure lore-wise, Kokomi is like the anime girl version of Sun Tzu. Basically, the art of war is basically in Goro's hand right now, written by Sangonemiya Kokomi.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
Cheers, Poppy. Hey, man, have a good rest. Take care of yourself, alright?
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. He said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we can find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person.
Must be pretty big.
We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sure, I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Oh, it's only just started. Lovely. That whole fight scene meant nothing. Story has only just begun. There we go. So, this is her. A statue of her. Oh, nice, hey. The difference of them both, actually. No, I need a better angle. There, she's got like the same ring thing that's like literally around me at this moment. Other than that, it's different wear. Like it goes all the way over like an old Miko dress, like a Japanese Miko dress. Priestess dress. Is that the same? Could be wrong. Oh. Getting distracted. It's fine. Just means less work for me when I eventually do my 100% completion stream. I need to do 2 of them. Dang. That one might take a while, actually. Alright, we'll come back to that. Oh, yes, a viewpoint as well. It's just lovely. What a sight. How do we do this like an E3 cinematic reveal? We're gonna stop it actually. We'll go this way.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
It's just so pretty. Oh.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
Oh, thanks, Poppy, for the shout. Yeah, if you haven't followed yet, do drop us a follow. It's literally free, puts a smile on my face, and helps to build this community.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish too, but I did see you with Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the Fine of Honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
I've heard people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry.
Probably should have put this out there. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't actually done any of the story missions.
Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Peace at last. Living the dream.
Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, you need something?
I hear people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about 2 things and 2 things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
Would be nice.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. Sangonomiya. She knows everything.
Yes.
Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Ooh.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there, what you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
Here we go. I'm here to join you at the victory feast.
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
Ouch.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Got that. Y'all are on the sus right now. Here we go, cutscene.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
The stash collection just grows.
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they come. Never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here.
It was the way he said it. I'm innocent. Oh.
Take him away.
Yeah. Hold up.
Wait!
Wait indeed. We finally get to see her.
Kokomi, there you are!
Ta-da.
Something's going down over here. You should take a look. Pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
Ooh. What's the defense?
I haven't.
Solid defense, chat. Verdict?
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better?
Dang.
Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions.
Yeah. Only non-fiction things here.
Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story
Oh no.
to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything.
Yup.
I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
The amount of sus that's building up on this fam. This man right here.
And why should we believe you?
On the way here, we ran into some Fatui.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it.
Spoiler alert. Literally the Lost Archon mission.
I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
Would the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon.
Supposedly, in a political sense, they're trying to regain their power by brute forcing their way back up, maybe? Yeah, this Nightbot, huh? Oh, you about to square up with my Nightbot? Oh no.
We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
Okay, can we just admire we accidentally on purpose?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island.
Jeez. That sounds so evil. Hold on. The Kujo clan's already been kicked out of power, right? Unless they're brute forcing their way back up.
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved.
I thought Kamisato was like out of it. They're pretty much third party in it.
Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. But that's where their hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
That was so. Ugh.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
At ease, soldier. For the time being, at least, we are in peacetime. Besides, I'm sure you won't be on Watatsumi Island forever. Whatever titles we may have, we're friends first and foremost.
Boom.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going...
Oh, I didn't know it'll cut the line. Paimon, keep talking. Never thought I'd hear myself say that. Raku. Wait. Can we still find Tepe here? Is Tepe here? No. Tepe. No. Oh, a Sealy. Another one. Oh no. Far will it go? campsite's on the other side of that wall. Okay. Just quickly do this. By quickly I mean as fast as that Sealy will run.
Say no more!
Shine down!
To the ferry! Finally, to the ferry!
Here we go. That's done. Alright, easy.
Stabilize!
Ooh, there's more.
Illusion shattered!
That's a real Mr. Anderson. I've been expecting you to go in the head.
How's this? Finally, to the ferry?
Oh, that's not. Oh, no.
Everybody stand back! There is no escape!
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy's in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
Alright. And what does the Grand Strategist have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king and its checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
My goodness.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Okay, so what? This is quick, this one's medium, and this one will take a while. I'm gonna assume we get to play as Kokomi here. Oh, in all of them rather. But you'll see a lot of her use here. Surprise air raid. Take out the leader, it's a one-man door.
There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities. It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Oh yeah, here we go. Alright. So we take down the king. Oh, you still. These guys are still here. Anatoly, head of the temporary encampment. Alright, where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, he spotted me. Here we go. Boom. Easy.
Solidify!
Alright, so how should we... There we go. Okay. Oh.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get out of here!
Stabilize!
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Lovely. Alright, one there, one there. See if I can bait. Can I bait them this way? Let's use that.
I'll put you solidify!
Everybody stand back!
Don't be a killjoy! We only just began! I see through you! Looks like I went too far.
Just averaging about 5k damage.
Excellent work.
Even though I only got her ult off for like 2 seconds. Oh.
All thanks to your genius tactics!
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
I beg to differ.
Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
Alright, time to take a look around. Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items. So the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh, someone's in trouble.
In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are
she's playing 5D chess right now. It's five timelines ahead of everyone.
In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped.
I'll do a short checkup. How's everyone in chat doing? Y'all doing okay?
The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
She's got her priorities down.
My goods! You got them back. Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. See, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences.
Ooh.
You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, chat, isn't this like the sad man meme? Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it. Sad man meme. Hold on. Chat, we about the same energy this. That's my face. Boom. Oh, that's not what we want. This one. Chat, it's this meme. He's got the stash and everything. Yo, Genshin out here. Putting more memes. Oh my goodness.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Got him. Get him.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, He says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it.
Twice since Sip.
But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk? Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, it's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
Oh, Paimon. Never change.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Her secret. Wait till 10:12. Next day, alright. We're waiting, we can do some other things while we're at it.
Add at...
Alright, that's done. 2 hours out. Cool. Nice. Could do the bounty first. Or are you just gonna hit it with elemental? So that'll be the Yoimiya and ball combo. And while we're at it then.
There is no escape!
All the elemental damage in the world.
Stabilize!
Go in! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Gather!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fuse is lit!
Catalyst. So a catalyst spot. to that one. He's a lava trail. Shouldn't be too bad, right? I mean, I don't have a catalyst user. Alright, he's there. There is that boy.
Solidify!
Get out of here! Everybody stand back! Shine down! Fire hazard! Festive retreat! Horn to oblivion! Go in! Get out of here! There is no escape! Fuse is lit! Go up the ship! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Alright. Alright. My oh my.
Take flight! Yahoo! Rain outlines your fate. Whirling snow! Judgment! Brace yourself! You can't run! No, my sword! Think you can get away? Here we go. Brace yourself. You can't run. No, my sword. Whirling snow. Let's play. Judgment. My apologies. Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Hey.
Shiver. Yeah. Let me leave you a breath. Oh, rain out. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice. Take flight.
This will end. You win. This.
Got him. Wee, alright. Bam, Shazam.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage.
Southward until we arrive at a tree.
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
That tree?
sure this is the right place? Feels like we keep head. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
What? A personal library of sorts. That's awesome.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No, it's nothing like that. It's just my energy is completely spent.
You run out of energy? You mean you're like a ruined guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Everyone was asking so much of you yesterday. I could sense things were getting too weird.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself.
Ah, see you, Becca. Take care.
But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burned
minus 8 minus 11.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy plus 4.
That's just,
We saw nothing.
give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
That's adorable.
It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her. Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Here we go. Act to the plan, and plan to the situation. Attack where the enemy is weak. Emerge where the enemy is blind.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Her favorite military trait.
Kokomi? Kokomi!
She's down.
Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Let's let her rest a while.
You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Did you see? What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Welcome, everyone! Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryo Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory. Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
What's new? Anything to report?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
A friend of mine was really looking forward to this feast. Even promised he'd sing a song with me.
Hey there! Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is. This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish too, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Huh. Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
A warrior's will.
Got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Ugh. This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
In a few seconds, you'll be begging to talk.
We'll see about...
thunder!
Well, well, well.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
Look, first, you need to tell me what's going on.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
Our Kokomi's been worried sick! You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission!
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
What it boils down to is, you just want to fight.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation. Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person. But how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Why would you do that?
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
What's the matter?
I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention, we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
There we go. Goodness gracious me. Alright, look, you know what? It's getting late. I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I'm gonna find out what happens to the rest of the story in the next one. And yeah, you know what? That's all from me tonight. Thanks everyone in the chat for joining me. If you like what you saw, pop us a follow, literally free. Puts a smile on my face. And you guys get to join this epic community. As for what happens around here, I usually play Genshin Impact, but I do play a couple of horror games too. Most recently Phasmophobia and Forewarned, as well as Riot's tactical shooter Valorant. I also do a couple of extra games every now and then, just when I'm feeling spicy. A new game coming over. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for coming on along. Family friends, I will see you guys on the next stream. Take care.